Alrighty y'all, this is World Class Jerk, and today I'm going to be playing Scrap Mechanic Survival. Now, I know what you're thinking. World Class Jerk, you don't play Scrap Mechanic, you only play Astroneer. But you'd be wrong, because as you can see right here, I have 200 hours in Scrap Mechanic, so I've definitely played this game before, a pretty good amount. Now, just because I have played this game before for a whole 200 hours, that's not to say I'm actually good at it. Now again, I have played Survival before, but that's it. I've just played it, I haven't actually been good at it, because every time I try to make a vehicle in this game, it just doesn't work out. Nothing I try in this game works out. If I try to make a vehicle, it ends up, you know, looking cool usually, so there's that, but then like I try to drive up a hill and it doesn't have the demanded horsepower to achieve that. But you know what, that's okay, because in an episode 1 like this, the only thing I'm really expected to do is sort of get resources, so I'm gonna bust open those green looking crates, and I'm going to get soil and seeds, plant some soil and seeds, and then like smash some robot faces in whenever the nighttime rolls around. So that's all I gotta do in this one, because, you know, not much use for a vehicle yet. Now, it does actually have like this vehicle here. You put this thing on the lift and it tells you how to craft it. But the thing about this vehicle is that it entirely sucks. And I don't just mean kind of, by the way. This thing is really bad. Like, I mean, it's way slower than you walk, and you also can't go in a straight line because it demands scrap wheels, and scrap wheels aren't really good. So really, I don't even know why I'm building this thing. I'm just going to take it apart and walk. I'm going to leave this thing right here and just go away, because I don't really care about the starter vehicle, because literally it is trash. But yeah, like I said before, I'm just going to get some stuff, so that requires me to open up these green looking crates. But yeah, I'm probably going to start making some Scrap Mechanic videos, because currently all I ever make videos on is Astroneer, and that has obvious issues, because, you know, it's kind of restricting to only make Astroneer videos on the channel when the Astroneer player base isn't really that large anymore. And really, the Scrap Mechanic player base isn't that big either, but, you know, it's like the old saying goes, 2 games is better than 1. But yes, back to square one. I'm just going to keep gathering stuff, because gathering stuff is nice for getting things. And I'm just going to pull some wicked maneuvers on this Haybot looking son of a gun here until he is dead, so I can get some scrap. Ooh, there's 2 more. Look at that. They're pulling some wild shenanigans in the bushes here. I didn't even see this one coming up on me. And the second one is doing the exact same thing. They're evolving. They're learning combat. That's nice, but I'm still better. Look at this, guys. It's the first nightfall. I already have 50 scrap, and I haven't been hit a single time because my combat skills are that good. Also, I picked up a load of things that really just don't matter ultimately, so that's kind of nice, because now I don't have any inventory space. All right, we're good now. My inventory's looking all kinds of slick, and I'm just going to go through this building and see if it's got some nice stuff. Also, there's like a bug or something where they're just already dead when you enter some buildings like this. This is like in the other building, you saw me like scrapping 2. That was not where I murdered them. That's where they were just already murdered. So I guess that's nice for convenience, but it does, well, no, that's it. It's just nice for convenience. Also, if I sound extra bored and monotone right now, it's because I am extra bored, and that's why I'm monotone right now, because I already tried to make a video today. It was an Astroneer video, but things went awry, so I was like, okay, screw it. Screw Astroneer. I'm not playing Astroneer. I'm playing Scrap Mechanic instead, and so that's why I'm here. So if I sound, you know, miserable and bored, it's because I'm miserable and bored, because I've had a very rough day. But that's okay. I've escaped here to Scrap Mechanic, at least for today, and hopefully this video at least does, you know, well. I would be happy if it got like 5 views, to be honest, because I've never done a Scrap Mechanic upload. Alright, y'all, I'm just gonna start getting wicked with the editing at this point, because I don't want to show too much of the early game, because the way the early game works is, as you can see, I just gather a whole ton of stuff that nobody really cares about. It's just like food and stuff right here at the start, so I'm just going to cut right now till I'm at the mechanic station. Actually, I lied. I'm just going to cut to right now because I wanted to mention that I can see the mechanic station from here. This game has wicked render distance. I can see a wrench there. You can see a glowing wrench over there if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to have to zoom in like crazy, I guess. There's like a glowing like wrench. Oh. Yes, this is always good stuff right here when you get attacked by multiple of them, because usually what you can do with the hay boss is just back up and start swinging. But when there's more than one, you can't back up and start swinging. But this is the strategy right here. If you've ever had trouble getting outnumbered in this game before you get the spud gun, this is what you do. You run around, you do some COD Zombies training, you just jump in the air and you start smacking them while you're moving through the air. Oh yeah, now there's just one left. Boom, got him. No problem at all. Component kits everywhere, scrap everywhere. I am the Scrap Mechanic, in fact, because all I ever do is scrap. I don't know. That was supposed to sound epic, but that was really not epic, in fact. But there's more crates to unlock, and more bots to destroy. Slap me in the face and call me Leroy. Ooh, there's a secret bottom floor on this one, and it has crates in it, but I don't think it has anything spooky. so I don't have to worry about combat, so that's pretty nice. But my inventory is full, which is quite fitting if you think about it, because I myself am a fool. But if I ditch these crates, I can get a jump start on the beehive stuff, which I forget what it's called. Beeswax, yeah, I guess that does make sense now that I think about it. Now, I've got to say, things aren't looking pleasing just yet, because if we're being honest, I really was hoping this was going to be one of those situations where water was either right in front of this place or right behind this place, because that is how it is 99% of the time. But it looks like instead I'm up on a hill where I'm far away from everything useful and good, so that really does suck. I mean, that really does suck. But that's okay, my children. Sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet, as they say, and just deal with your situation as it is. Okay, so look, I hate to be that guy, but I'm that guy. I actually restarted on a different save so that the water would be closer, and honestly, I almost failed. That's not really that much closer, but it is indeed closer, and so I know what you're thinking. Does that mean, like, everything that I've done up to this point is invalid, so I've wasted everyone's time who clicked on this video? Well, yes. However, no, because I have gotten straight back to the exact same point I was at before, where I'm here at the base, and I've got myself a craft bot and everything. Anyways, as promised, we're gonna get to planting stuff, so, because, you know, that's the entire main idea of the survival mode of this game, and also I'm gonna die if I don't, because, you know, you need food to survive. It's something about life that a lot of people don't know. But here we go, and I'm just gonna ignore them, because they don't seem to care too much that I exist, so I'm just gonna let them just crouch walk into the wilderness. But yes, obviously, as you plant more crops, you get bigger waves of robots coming after you to try to murder you because you planted crops. Because if you didn't know, that's this game. You plant crops, robots don't like it when you plant crops, you get killed for it. And look at the stupid orange ones, they can't swim like the other ones can. Which, you know, yes, that's actually a thing, by the way. These ones cannot swim, but the smaller ones can swim. So even though the smaller ones are really lame and not that dangerous, they do have an added superpower that they can swim. But here we go. I'm going to be a brave man and plant all 10 because I think that's not too many for me to handle on the first day without any fences around the crops. And if I'm wrong, that's pretty bad. But that's not going to happen because I'm never wrong. That's not really a thing that happens in the world, so we don't have to worry about that too much, but we're just going to go crazy here and plant everything we can and hope that the consequences aren't too severe, which they probably will be. I'm going to do some lazy physical storage so I don't have to make actual crates, so I'm just going to sort of and so here you can see I have the most efficient storage system ever, also really, really organized. It's the greatest thing ever. Now I know if anyone here has OCD, they're going to be having some serious qualms with this, but also I have OCD. I just thought it would be worth it to suffer through the fact that this is unorganized, just to make your day that little extra bit worse. More component kits. Look at me. I'm a component kit magnet. Ooh, sometimes it would probably be better if I didn't say anything. Oh my goodness, guys, it's an epic quake. Oh, 2 component kits. You can get that in normal ones, but you know, I can't complain because we all know I love component kits. Wow, I sound more bored than ever right now, but I mean, let's be honest here, alright? I've had a rough day. I had to restart my scrap mechanics save after having some true hardships on Astroneer. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and complain even further about that. It wasn't just a traditional failure. It took me 3 hours to realize that the video I was going to make for Astroneer just wasn't going to happen. So that's 3 hours of my day down the drain, and I had to restart and have gumption in order to make this video. So you're welcome, because, you know, I didn't want to miss that daily upload. Who would want to miss the daily upload from World Class Jerk? I had to make dang sure that I could accomplish this today, so I pushed forward anyways, and I uploaded this masterpiece before you, just so you didn't have to wait till tomorrow. It's really hot in here. I'm sweating. I'm going to turn on the fan, so I'm not going to say anything for a while because nobody wants to hear the fan in the background while I'm talking. Alright, my champions, the fan is down. I repeat, the fan is down, so now you can hear what I'm saying without that beautiful jet engine type sound in the background. So, basically, it's almost time, and, well, everything I just now said was kind of, like, pointless, because I should have just waited until it was time to actually say anything, so we're just gonna skip to that. Oh my goodness, it's getting mighty close. I'm so anxious right now, I could pee my pants. To pee or not to pee, that is the question. Alright, here they come. I hope it's just a couple of tote bots, because honestly, if a single hay bot shows up, I don't get to eat anymore. I see one there. I don't think that's related to the strike, because he's going the wrong way. But there's one right here too, and it looks like there's no hay bots, so actually this was like a... Well, this was supposed to be like the climax of the video, and as it turns out, it's like way less enthusiastic. What's the word I'm looking for? Eventful. They're just like normal stuff, so that's nice. Yeah, that was kind of underwhelming, I would say, because, you know, tote bots are like completely unthreatening. I mean, completely unthreatening. That was like the least scary thing I've ever been through. Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this. Okay, I was gonna harvest those while oh, okay, and they're gonna come back and take the same plants. Anyways, yeah, that ruins the dramatic effect of my outro. I was just gonna peacefully harvest this, insinuating, you know, a peaceful ending, and then it just didn't let me harvest them, and now they're gonna get attacked again. But that's for the next episode, because, you know, hasn't been that long for you all, but it's been an hour and a half for me, because I decided to restart like the genius I am, just to get water that's really not that much closer to the base. And also, there's the pain I went through earlier with the Astroneer stuff, so 4.5 hours so far for me on all this YouTubing stuff. So I'm gonna stop it right here, even though I haven't done a whole lot today. I said that so fast it wasn't even English. Anyways, yeah, this is like all I've got to say for my outro. Definitely tell me if Scrap Mechanic is nice, so I know whether or not I should keep doing Scrap Mechanic. I'm gonna do it anyways, actually. I don't really care what anyone says. I just feel like playing Scrap Mechanic sometimes. So yeah, that's my outro.